That's what's up.
So going back, you got the special. Now, is the special will open up the doors for the MGM show?
Yes and no. I've always did well. DC, as y'all will know, takes a while for you to make inroads at our own hometown.
Yeah.
But once we get there, then they love you like you Frankie Bellamy and Mays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But initially it was, I've been doing this for 30 years. 20 other 30 years, most people didn't even know I was from DC. Because I got my start in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I didn't do comedy here because I wasn't no comedian. I didn't get in the game like the rest of the people did. And so it's just keep coming home and reminding people you from home. And then, you know, DC, man, you have to hit a certain threshold for them to recognize you as a celebrity. You know what I mean?
Man.
You can have a hit movie and the motherfucker at the club still tell you $30, nigga.
Yeah.
You understand? You can get in, but the rest of your people
not phased by nothing, man.
ain't phased as
Not
a
starstruck,
man.
nothing.
They don't give a fuck, Slim. And they'll tell you, I know who you is, Slim.
know
Still
you is,
$30. You know what I'm saying? I know you saved the world and saved cancer. Cured cancer, nigga. $30, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Other places, oh Lord, earthquake. Oh Lord, let them in. Table, popping bottles. DC, $30, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You understand? Shit.
Yeah,
you know who I am?
Right.
You the doorman, right?
Everybody their own style, their own mind.
Yeah.
Especially hit.
Man,
Everybody.
They don't give you no juice. But once you get it, the love of the city, and you like, you know, I take that Frankie Belly and Mays. Frankie Belly can go anywhere in DC, get into anything because he's Beverly. But you want to get to that thing at home. But DC, once you hit that threshold, then you know you got something cooking.
Yeah.
You know.
So speaking on that, August the 30th and the 31st, Earthquake. He got 2 shows now because he broke that threshold.
Yes, sir.
I mean, 2 shows at the MGM National Harbor. Get your tickets right now.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Live Nation.
Live Nation.
Promoted by Live Nation.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
when
what
you know
I'm
you with
saying?
the big boys.
Oh, you with the big boys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Your promoters over there with the Jay-Z's and the rest.
Right. If anybody can cancel you, it could be Live Nation.
Yeah, well, then you can jump over to AIG,
Okay.
AEG, and there's a couple of them. But Live Nation is where you want to be. And we finally got to that point that they're promoting all my shows, most of my shows in the future to get it down off of it. You know, trying to get one of them Jay-Z contracts. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? 150 million for
$1
all
to
the
go to the
dates.
bank.
You know what I mean? Just give me them 150.
That Live Nation money. That Live Nation money different though.
Oh,
It's a different kind of money.
man, listen, everything different when you mess with that.
Yeah.
You become handsome. You understand?
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. You understand? You handsome as hell.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, you understand? They scream with you.
Yes, sir.
You're like, God damn, did it grow?
Jay-Z wasn't the
Did
best
it
looking
grow?
motherfucker in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, you get handsome when you start getting that Live Nation check.
great.
They start looking at you whole different, boy.
Yeah.
I don't care how you lie to me. Just let me feel that you're telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know the truth. Just make me feel it. As long as you feel it and I believe it, we got something going, baby.
Yes, sir.
So how do you prepare for your stand-up?
Oh, man. Stay sucker free. See, I don't physically write, I mentally write. So what I do is I come up with a premise. It's like the truth, and you elaborate it till it gets to a lie. Prime example, I fought 4 dudes, man. In real life, you fought 1.
Right.
You know what I mean? I knocked one nigga out, but then when the time hit the stage, man, it was 4 of them, and I stomped the other one, and I dragged the other one.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, you elaborate, you know, and that's how you do it.
Yes,
and I don't physically write, so I hit it and I work it and I work it.
Do you work
Till
it in
it get to that point.
smaller spots first?
Yes, you started with smaller spots because see, like 4,000 people, you don't want to play with them.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with black people.
Nah, they gonna stand and
Because
look at
oh
you.
man, they start looking at each other.
Right.
Saying, this
shit
ain't
you heard,
working.
be like,
This
Earthquake
ain't
done lost
working. And then you hear a chorus of boo, me, boo. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my jokes are quick and I keep going.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
you
don't
can't
give a chance.
I don't give you a chance.
Yeah.
You know, you can't boo if you're laughing.
Man, that
You know what I mean?
that colonoscopy joke, bruh.
Oh man.
That shit, the timing on it, I mean, you just kept smacking us in the face. I'm like, I couldn't get my breath. I couldn't stop crying. I'm like, is this nigga gonna take a break?
No. That's the insecurity of not being accepted of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so if I keep hitting you, I do it metaphorically because I'm into boxing. I love
I'm about to say
boxing.
that's some Southeast shit. I'm gonna dive on you. I ain't gonna stop.
I ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? If I keep punching you in your face, you can't hit me back.
Yeah.
You understand? You know what I mean? So that mentality.
So with that joke, right? Because me and Dirk getting older, we in our upper 40s. You know, let's talk about health for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I know it's a lot of truth in that joke. I mean,
Yes.
I could tell the way you told it, it was a lot of truth.
Well, the truth of the matter is health is wealth. And, you know, I take it seriously and I'm getting better at it even more and more. And we as black men feel that we can shake it off. And another thing, what I said in the joke, a lot of people don't, you know, they don't catch, I don't think, is we afraid to get the diagnosis because we immediately think that's gonna kill us. Right. You know what I mean? And like I said in my joke, I would hate for something to be wrong with my body and don't get to see a doctor.
And you could have fixed
finally go see him, and he said, "Boy, if you got here 3 weeks ago, you know, it was just in your ear. Where's that now? In your foot. How long I got? Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, damn, if I would have, and prostate cancer is one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get the exam, you don't like the uncomfortable part of it. And my urologist explained to me why it is. He said when they do the rectum turn on it, this right here, if they really trying to feel your prostate, if they feel right here and it's soft, then they mean it's good. If it's hard like that, then they know they have a problem, along with your blood test to check your PSA to see where you at, and it's treatable. If you want any, God forbid, if you ever have cancer, but if any cancer, if you had to choose it, it's prostate, because they have a 99% effective rate of heal if they catch it early. And the earliest detection on it, and you go, once a year and allow them to do what they have to do. For me personally, having it now, like we already know I got a large prostate, so I don't need your thumb no more.
Right.
Now we just monitor and make sure it's good with blood tests and different things like that. And I try to pass that word, the word on to us to get it checked and be like, man, because you want to live here. Because the last thing you want to know, like, damn, if I would have went and got it checked, I wouldn't be having these complications now.
Yeah.
And it's hard to forgive yourself on something you should be able to do on your own. And then on the historic part, and not to elongate on it, it's just what I feel. This country at least owe us black people health care.
At least.
You understand? At least. We built this.
Yeah.
How dare they set up all these urgent cares and everything around, and you sitting at home doing home remedies, taking a nap, taking some Tylenol, drinking a ginger ale. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? You know, man, you gonna see me. I'll pay you when I get it. Yeah. But right now, you understand? If I ain't got health insurance, somebody gonna see me and take care of me, because my ancestors helped you sit on your ass to be able to come up with this. And I believe in God, and God gave you the blessings to come up with this cure. And I refuse to die on something that you already found the cure for.
Yeah,
and the other thing, man, the worst thing is even if to not want to live sick.
Yeah.
True.
Right? Because that don't mean you're going to die. You can just be walking around, that shit just hurting all the time.
Yeah.
That's one thing black people have mastered.
Yeah, they
living with the shit.
Yeah, they living with it. I mean, living with, how long your leg been like that? 8 years? I just got to shake it out. No, man, your leg don't supposed to be that swollen.
It ain't supposed to be black.
It's black. No, all I got to do is move it around. It's about to rain. Your ankle ain't no weather, man. That's why my knee hurt. It always hurt when it's about to rain.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You got fluid
Come
in your
on, man.
knee.
You got fluid in there. Slim, go drain your knee. Let's see what you need to do.
That's the time you think about it when it's about to rain.
Yeah. That's where it is, man. So that's where they at, man. And I'm high on that now. You know?
Yeah, man. Switch gears a little bit. What's who's your favorite comedian of all time?
I mean, I love all my peers, man, because we're dealing with something that's subjective.
Right.
What's funny to you not funny to me.
Yeah.
That's why you'll never hear me say a comedian is not funny, because I don't buy tickets.
Right.
You understand? So if he has 18,000 people coming to see me, apparently he is funny.
To somebody.
To 18,000. But I also don't equate quantity with quality.
Yeah.
So because I only got 4,000, he got 18,000, I don't think he a better comic because he had more numbers than I do.
Right.
Hammer was hotter than Jay-Z at one time.
Yeah.
That didn't make him a better rapper.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I do that. So craft wise that I relate to, DL said, I like Cat. You know what I mean? I mean comedy wise, I like Don DC Curry. I like anybody that's original, who they are themselves, and don't try to be nobody else. I tell young comedians, they already got an earthquake.
Yeah.
They don't need two of them. And eventually they're going to put you in a room if you sell an earthquake and they say be you, and you ain't going to have me around there to use as a reference.
Right.
So you best for the long term is come up with your own
Yeah.
so you can sustain the longevity of it. Or
You ain't
you a
gotta
drug
fake
dealer that's just going to live good for a short time.
Yeah. You ain't gotta fake it. You can be yourself. You can be
Yeah.
yourself forever.
You can be yourself forever, and that's a beautiful thing. I get paid for me being me, so I don't have to rehearse it. I don't need anything else to manufacture this. I'm a lean machine because everything I need, I self-produce within myself. And that was the number one thing I said if I was going to go into this. How do I just be self-dependent and self-reliant on myself? Play no music between my shows. You know, I mean, usually you see some comedian play music to help their act or do impressions, and we're going to strictly goddamn jokes that I write and build it from then on. So can't nobody else take that away from me. You know what I mean? I don't need no assistance on it.
So once you reach those plateaus in the comedy world, do you see yourself like trying to move to sitcoms or movies? And
Yeah, I'm in Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld, shout out to Jerry, put me in his movie once he seen my special. He was already filming. He did Unfrosted. I'm in that movie. He put me in a cameo in that. Me and my boy Jermaine, who owns Henry's Restaurant, he's my partner. We're developing now a TV show. We're doing 2 movies, animated show, and like I said previously, we're doing another follow-up special to Legendary in Atlanta because that was a birthplace of my comedy and a birthplace of me and my existence in D.C. That's why D.C. had to come first, and now Atlanta's coming off. And just going to keep touring and doing the things and pray to God to stay healthy.
Yeah. I got one last question, man. I see a lot of comedians, the younger generation of comedians, they do a lot of social media, stuff like that. Like, what you think about the new generation of comedian that don't really come up through the traditional way that y'all came up, working clubs and stuff like that?
I don't have nothing against it. Do whatever way you need to do, but I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to fall under the banner of comedian, there is no substitute for that stage. You can all day long clip, put it down, do skit. But that stage requires you to stand on it.
You got to put that work in.
And put that work in. It's like a fighter that don't spar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually you're going to get in there and you're going to get hit in the face and you don't know how it feels to get hit in the face. Jump rope ain't going to help you with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're going to have to sit here and do hand-to-hand combat with it. So I understand it's easy. I'm not going to say easy. The beneficial part of being on social media to expand your base of your brand of what you are. But what you are as a comedian, and to become a comedian is essential, necessary. And I don't see nowhere without standing on that stage and homing your fucking craft because you don't get. I mean, you need that blowback. You need that reaction if a joke work or not, and that's no way you can get that from a post.
Yeah.
And I tell comedians all day, it's not how many followers you got, it's how many comedians can you follow. Because eventually, when you come to man, you're going to have to go behind some bad motherfuckers to close the show.
That's a bar right there.
That's
a bar right there.
You know
it ain't how many followers you got. How many comedians can you follow?
Because you're going to be sitting down here.
You get your ass handed to you.
Like we doing the shit for 50, man. It's about 40, 30 comedians that's going to be on there.
Who coming after you?
I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all in here. It's only but so many laughters off here, but you're going to be on that stage with some, what we call straight animals.
Some dogs.
That's some dogs,
Yeah.
some beasts that's up there. And that post, you ain't going to be able to sit down and edit. I meant to say it that way because you only get one time to say a joke, man. So you're going to have to get up there. That's why you see, in my humble opinion, internet comedians, very few of them have longevity in going doing stand up because the first time you see him, you happy to see him, and after that first 5 minutes, you like, hey, where the jokes at?
Yeah.
You understand? And they know it, and you just sit there on it, and you can't. Our audience is a very educated audience. You might get them once, you might even get them twice, but you won't get them 3 times. And to be in this business as long as I have for 30 years. You have to be consistent even when you're not motivated.
Definitely, man. I think that's a perfect jewel to kind of end on, man. Like, it ain't how many followers you got, it's how many people you can follow.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean?
You
know, y'all in the band, you know,
it's the
certain
same
bands
type of,
y'all couldn't, you like, you know, when I remember we had the Battle of the Bands in the Capitol Center back in the day. And we like, who gonna go? Is it gonna be Funk first? Is it gonna Trouble Funk first? Is it gonna be EU? Is it gonna Essence? And the whole 9 Junkyard? Who you gonna? And you have to, you know, put who's who behind who's who. Because if you put that strong one behind that one that's inexperienced, boy, you catch it to the face.
Yeah.
So, you know, just because you more popular don't mean you're a better comic.
Yeah.
And we all know.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
Yes, it does. And you better be iron first, though.
Yes.
You can't sharpen if you're a butter knife.
Nah, son.
You ain't never seen a butter knife sharp unless you're in jail.
Do you get worried when you're on the show with me?
Nah.
All right.
Nah, not at all. I mean, you know, we brothers, so you know, I always take it easy on you.
See, that's another thing too.
I go.
You know what I mean? I take a light on you, man. You know, I know we gonna break bread afterwards.
All right,
man.
man. We appreciate you coming through here. I mean, this means the world to us.
Yes, sir. Mean the world to DC too, man. You know, for you to break bread with us.
Yeah. So, do you have like a website where people can get on a mailing list or something?
Oh, yeah.
When you're on your way.
Quake's House. You can hit Quake House or Earthquake Instagram. You can hit me up with The Real Earthquake on all social media. We're doing big things, and we're going to try, and we will make Labor Day an annual event for me coming home. I'm expanded even more with Henry's restaurant to make it a 4-day weekend for us to bring other entertainers other than myself. These first 2 years, me and Joe Claire doing it. But next year, we're looking to expand it more and be Earthquake and Friends and do it on it because they doing it in other people's cities, and I want to get back to my city and have something that we can show that our kids to stop dying for free.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? You know what I mean? We got to tell them, man, there's no sense of dying over 2024 Benz when they're going to make a 2025.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got to give them, you know, they already fearless. Man, we got to do something to make them, you know,
direct that energy.
not die for it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do my part. And that's what I want to do.
Jermaine,
and that's
any way
it.
we can help, because we got a company called SiriusVybe Kids. And part of that is to bridge the gap between us and the youth.
Yes, sir.
Cause, so we getting up there now too. Cause once they start calling you
Yeah. Or OG.
OG. Or triple OG.
Triple OG.
Yeah, man.
Triple OG.
They calling me Unc, man. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's
I
it
done
right
made it
there.
there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You did.
now. And I tap out for it.
Yes,
I
sir.
let it go, man. I ain't got no problem.
Embrace
with
it now.
We made it.
Right.
You understand?
Hey,
We made
they
it.
say the goal is to get old.
Yeah, that's the goal. And lay in the bed with all your kids, your grandkids, your family sitting there. All them like Harlem Nights with Richard Pryor told Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Cool ain't dying at 25.
Yeah.
Cool is laying in that bed with everybody around you,
Saying
getting
goodbye.
the opportunity to say bye to you.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
know what I
real.
mean? And that's what I strive for. And we have to install that to them. And I know it's in them because it's in us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
are
man.
us. We just got to, ain't nothing wrong with their aim. They just got to need a better target. We just got to change their fucking target. And that is. Because
Yeah,
they
man.
more, trust me, they're more fearless than we'll ever be.
They don't
listen
have
to
no-
me, man. Our kids ain't afraid of a goddamn thing.
No conscience.
You understand?
Conscience
Some of
free.
the shit they do, I'll be like, God damn.
Bold motherfucker.
Bold than a mother. You like the nuts on that young man. You understand? The nuts on that young man. We just gotta cultivate it to something else, but fearless, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's our responsibility, man. I feel it anyway.
Yes, sir.
So please follow me at The Real Earthquake. August 30th, 31st, the MGM 2 shows. I need y'all to get the tickets. I'll be back. It'll be me and Joe Claire. And, man, I love y'all for giving me the opportunity because I don't get this much time to talk to people that I grew up with.
Yes,
My own
sir.
Time. I do
Shout out to
nice
Earthquake
shows,
coming
all
through,
that.
man.
But this is reflection that I get to talk to people that I grew up with.
Yes, sir.
You know
yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
We appreciate you, man. Listen,
really, really.
SiriusVybe Primetime, man. It's your boy Frank Sirius.
DC Vibe Holmes, man. He was with the legendary Earthquake on this episode. We appreciate you. Remember again, August 30th and the 31st, he's at the MGM. Support the hometown legend. Get your tickets now. Live Nation.
Southeast. Southeast.
SiriusVybe.